Why some of the wealthiest people seem to do nothing while the rest of us hustle endlessly. Here's a shocking truth. Sometimes, inaction can be the ultimate strategy for building wealth. What if the path to financial success lies in knowing when not to act? How can you identify opportunities where doing nothing is more profitable than taking action? In this video, I'll uncover the secrets of why and how the 1% use inaction as a wealth-building tool. You'll learn practical strategies to apply selective inaction in your financial life, potentially transforming your approach to wealth accumulation. If you're eager to build a life of abundance, hit subscribe now. We're committed to sharing proven methods and insights to help you succeed. Reason number 1, they know when to wait. Greatest wealth strategy is doing absolutely nothing at the right time. That's not laziness, that's strategic patience. It's the art of holding back, watching chaos unfold and calmly waiting for the right moment to strike. The ultra-wealthy know this deeply. In fact, Warren Buffett once said, "The stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient." That's not just philosophy. It's a wealth-building skill backed by numbers. If you'd invested $10,000 in the S&P 500 in 1980 and did nothing but hold, your portfolio would now be worth over $1.1 million. No trading, no stress, just staying put. Most people, however, fall into a costly trap. They overreact, panic sell during dips, jump onto hype stocks, or chase every shiny opportunity. And what do they earn? Regret, losses, and a depleted 401k. Wealth grows in silence. It's not what you chase, it's what you don't sell. Doing nothing is a strategy, but only when done with intention and knowledge. If you can't sit still with your money, your emotions will bankrupt your future. A lion doesn't chase every rabbit. It waits for the one that matters. Similarly, the wealthy don't jump at every opportunity. They wait for asymmetric bets that pay off 10x. Number 2, wealthy speak less, win more. What if your silence could make you richer than your smartest words ever could? Sounds strange, right? But here's the truth, few will tell you. The wealthiest people in the world often use silence as a strategy, not just a habit. They observe, listen, and absorb while others overshare, overcommit, and overexpose. This is called strategic silence. It's not about being quiet, it's about being intentional. In the investing world, silence protects you from hype. In business, it keeps competitors guessing. And in negotiation, it's your most underused power play. Many folks reveal too much, too soon. Whether it's investment moves, business plans, or personal finance goals, broadcasting every step makes you predictable and vulnerable. If you constantly tell the world your next move, you lose the advantage of surprise. In contrast, strategic silence gives you the power of asymmetry. You know more than they do, and that imbalance, that's pure influence. Practice the pause in negotiation. When someone gives an offer, don't reply immediately. Let silence do the heavy lifting. People fear silence and often improve their offer just to fill it. Avoid showing off your purchases, investments, or milestones online. Silent wealth grows uninterrupted and attracts fewer problems. Poor people talk about what they're doing. Rich people show results when it's done. Number 3, the art of strategic indifference. Here's what the wealthy understand that most people don't. Your energy is a currency, and not everything deserves your investment. This is called strategic indifference, the ability to emotionally detach from things that don't move the wealth needle. While the masses panic over every news headline, market dip, or flashy trend, the rich stay unmoved. They don't chase, they don't react. They observe, assess, and move only when the math, not the emotion, makes sense. Every time you react in haste, panic selling during a market drop, jumping into the latest hype, or taking on a job just for validation, you hand over your power. The average investor in the US earns just 4% annually, largely due to emotional decision-making. Compare that with the 10% average return of the S&P 500. That gap? It's the cost of caring too much about the wrong things. While average minds are busy reacting, wealthy minds are busy filtering. One burns out, the other builds up. Number 4, wealth in delayed gratification. Delayed gratification isn't just a good habit, it's a wealth acceleration system. The rich have mastered the ability to postpone pleasure today for greater rewards tomorrow. While the average person is buying the latest iPhone on credit or upgrading to a $70,000 car with a $900 per month loan, the wealthy are redirecting that same money into assets, stocks, real estate, businesses that grow quietly in the background. The payoff? Freedom. Not just financial, but mental and time freedom. The Stanford marshmallow experiment from the 1970s proved this decades ago. Kids who resisted eating one marshmallow to wait for two were tracked into adulthood. The ones who delayed gratification scored higher in life success, income, and emotional resilience. It's not just theory, it's a long-term predictor of wealth. So next time you're tempted by that impulse buy, pause and think, am I trading a lifetime of freedom for a moment of flex? Number 5. Harnessing the power of selective amnesia. The ability to forget the right things is just as powerful as remembering the right ones. Yes, selective amnesia is a wealth strategy. The rich don't dwell on past losses, bad trades, business failures, or embarrassing mistakes. They move forward fast. While average minds obsess over what went wrong, the wealthy zoom in on what's next. Why? Because emotional baggage is financial quicksand. It keeps you stuck in the past while opportunities pass you by. Your mental hard drive is limited. Fill it with regret, and there's no space left for reinvention. Sarah, a 36-year-old tech analyst, lost $18,000 in crypto in 2021. For a year, she refused to touch investing again. Then she reframed it. That was my tuition. She restarted with ETFs and smart long-term plays. By mid-2024, she had regained her loss and grown her portfolio to $54,000. Regret is debt. Every moment you dwell costs you in momentum and mental capital. Learn fast. Forget faster. That's how you outrun average. What if it's not about how hard you work, but when you act that makes you wealthy? Number 6. Wealth of strategic timing. Action without timing is just noise. Buying a home at the top of the market, launching a business during a downturn, or investing when valuations are bloated. These are not just bad decisions, they're wealth killers. The 1% don't just do more, they do things at the right moment. Timing isn't luck, it's leveraged patience. It's understanding cycles, recognizing patterns, and knowing that striking too early or too late can cost you millions. Most people run on urgency. The rich? They move on precision. George Soros, one of the most successful hedge fund managers in history, made $1 billion in a single day by betting against the British pound in 1992. He didn't act randomly. He waited, studied market vulnerabilities, then struck with precision. It wasn't luck. It was strategic timing backed by conviction. In the game of wealth, it's not always about being fast. It's about being on time. Number 7. Letting problems solve themselves. Brian, a quiet investor and founder of a boutique tech firm in Austin. One day, one of his team members messed up a product launch. Everyone expected Brian to jump in, fix things, and hold meetings. But he did something odd. He did nothing. He took a walk, gave no immediate feedback, didn't fire anyone. Instead, the team figured it out. They owned the solution, fixed the glitch, and launched a better version by the weekend. The crisis not only solved itself, it made the team stronger. This is what psychologists call the wisdom of strategic withdrawal. In systems, teams, markets, even relationships, some problems fix themselves when left alone. Intervening too early often adds chaos. You started this video hearing something radical, that doing nothing could make you wealthy. Now you've seen it isn't just a philosophy, it's a playbook. The 1% don't hustle blindly. They pause, they wait, they think before they move, and sometimes they win simply by standing still. This is not about laziness. This is about energy conservation. If this video shifted something inside you, hit that subscribe button and become part of the Your Wealthy community. Share this with someone who's always running but never arriving. What's one area in your life where you'll now choose to do nothing? Because sometimes, doing nothing is the most powerful move you can make. Our wealthy discussion will continue in the next video. Until then, keep building wealth.